How you know you're over the target? John Brennan goes after Elon Musk over Fauci. Got serial liar. He lied to Congress about Russian collusion. He lied about Russia. He lied about Russian disinformation. I mean, this guy's a habitual liar, and then he's gonna go and talk trash about Elon Musk on Twitter. I mean, it's just utterly ridiculous. No one believes anything that comes out of this guy's mouth. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here, and there's also a link to my Instagram. Um, Elon Musk got a firestorm started, teasing that they might have more intriguing Twitter files to release. He tipped things by saying his pronouns were prosecute Fauci, and the internet went crazy over that, and that the COVID files were coming big time. And I'm gonna be on it. I can't wait for this stuff to come out. Um, and that caused quite a stir on the left from people infuriated that Musk would dare attack their COVID saint. And people still caping for Fauci, which I don't understand. He's been wrong on every single thing he put out there. But this completely set off former CIA head John Brennan. John Brennan tweeted, "Dr. Fauci is a national hero who will be remembered for generations to come for his innate goodness and many contributions to public health." I mean, this is ridiculous. "Despite your business success, you will be remembered most for fueling public hate and division. You may have money, but you have no class." That's what Brennan tweeted. Oh my gosh, Brennan is a horrible, horrible person. Wait a second, though. Isn't Brennan the same guy who signed that letter from the 51 former intelligence guys claiming that the Hunter Biden laptop was likely Russian disinformation? The letter itself was disinformation, meant to kill the story right before the election. I mean, he knew what he's doing. He's a spook. You can't trust anything that comes from this guy. And it was published 5 days after the New York Post bombshell story that got suppressed by social media, including Twitter. Talk about election interference. It gave Joe Biden cover and something to point to other than the story that proved he had lied about his son's laptop. Of course, Biden knew it wasn't Russian disinformation, and he used that during the debate with Trump. When Trump brought up the Hunter Biden laptop, he actually brought up the 51 former intelligence people that said it was Russian disinformation. So they gave him a way out, even though it was a total lie. And Brennan has a lot to answer for himself, and not just over the intel letter. This is the same guy who never suffered any consequences for the spying drone by the CIA. By the spying done, I should say, by the CIA on Congress, which was investigating CIA torture back under Barack Obama. So think about this. Our CIA, that's not even supposed to be doing any type of work inside the United States. They're supposed to be working overseas only. They spied on Congress because Congress was looking into them, and they got away with it. That was a huge scandal that rocked Congress, and you even had folks like Senator Dianne Feinstein flipping out over it. Brennan told Congress it didn't happen, so he lied to Congress, but then they admitted it did, and he didn't get in trouble for it, didn't go to jail or anything over it, just lied to Congress and get away with it. But remember, there was no scandals under Obama. Remember when they tried to say that it was the first administration to not have any scandals, which is another lie the media came up with. They all managed to conveniently be swept away. There are few people slimier than Brennan. So to have him talk about class is quite funny. Not exactly the character witness that anyone would want, but when Brennan comes out of his hole to Fauci's defense, if you didn't already know that you were over the target, that would be the big clue. That's how you know that they know it's big, despite all the media trying to pitch it as a yawn and downplay it and try to say, oh, we've been knew about all this stuff going on with these Twitter dumps and all that stuff. Uh, Elon has them spinning all over the place with these releases and what might come next. I suspect that Musk, champion free speech and transparency, shine a light on all the sliminess and collusion that has gone on, is gonna look far better in the view of history than Dr. Fauci. I mean, Fauci is. I mean, history is definitely gonna frown upon Fauci. Musk also should make sure he has some coverage over the files so things can't go missing. But you know it's gonna be good if it got Brennan attention. So I can't wait for the next Twitter files to come out. You know we're gonna be on it, so check us out. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments down below about this and let me know what you think. Until next time, peace.